Hi, I am Teacher Daisy. Now, let's learn Form 4 Chapter 2 Number Bases. In this chapter, you will learn 2.1 number bases. Number bases. Now, let us look at the number bases and the digit of the number base. Base 2 will use 2 digits which are 0 and 1. Base 3 will use 3 digits which are 0, 1 and 2. Base 4 will use 4 digits which are 0 to 3. Base 5 will use 5 digits which are 0 to 4. Base 6 will use 6 digits which are 0 to 5, followed by base 7, base 8, base 9, and base 10 will use 10 digits which are 0 to 9. For instance, how many balls are there in the following? Please give your answer in base 2, base 3, and base 10. Base 2 only use 2 digits which are 0 and 1. Let us count together. First, 1, then cannot have 2, so become 1 0. After that 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, 1 1 1, and lastly 1 0 0 0. Base 3 use 3 digits which are 0, 1 and 2. Let us count together. First, 1. Followed by 2, 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 2 0, 2 1, and lastly 2 2. Base 10 use 10 digits, which are digits from 0 to 9. First, 1. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lastly, 8. Therefore, the number of ball is 1 0 0 0 in base 2, 2 2 in base 3, and 8 in base 10. The place values of a base are the repeated multiplication of that base, raised to the power of the position number. Example: state the place value of each digit in the numbers. A. 6231 in base 8. B. 111101 in base 2. Solution: A. Write down the digit in base 8. 6, 2, 3, 1. After that, write down the place value from right to left. 8 to the power of 0, 8 to the power of 1, 8 to the power of 2, and 8 to the power of 3. B. Write down the digit in base 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. After that, write down the place value from right to left. 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4, and 2 to the power of 5. Digit value. The value of a particular digit in a number is the multiplication of a digit and the place value that represents the digit. Example: state the digit value of each digit in the numbers. A. 6231 in base 8. B. 111101 in base 2. Solution: A. First, write down the digit in base 8. After that, write down the place value from right to left. Next, in order to find out the digit value, digit in base 8 times place value. 1 times 1 equals 1. 3 times 8 equals 24. 2 times 64 equals 128. And 6 times 512 equals 3072. B. Write down the digit in base 2. Then, write down the place value from right to left. Next, in order to find out the digit value, digit in base 2 times place value. 1 times 1 equals 1. 0 times 2 equals 0. 1 times 4 equals 4. 1 times 8 equals 8. 1 times 16 equals 16, and 1 times 32 equals 32. Example: State the value of the underlined digit in each of the following numbers. A. 341 in base 8. B. 5037 in base 9. Solution. A. Write down the digit in base 8. After that, write down the place value. Then, use the underlined digit times the place value. 3 times 8 to the power of 2 equals 192. Therefore, the value of the underlined digit is 192. B. Write down the digit in base 9. After that, write down the place value. Then, use the underlined digit times the place value. 5 times 729 equals 3645. Therefore, the value of the underlined digit is 3645. Number value. The numerical value of a number in various bases can be determined by calculating the sum of digit values of the number. Example. State the number value of each digit in the numbers. A. 6231 in base 8. B. 111101 in base 2. Solution. A. First, write down the digit in base 8. After that, write down the place value from right to left. Next, in order to find out the digit value, digit in base 8 times place value. Then, the number value is sum of all the digit value. 3072 plus 128 plus 24 plus 1 equals 3225. B. First, write down the digit in base 2. After that, write down the place value from right to left. Next, in order to find out the digit value, digit in base 2 times place value. Then, the number value is sum of all the digit value. 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1 equals 61. After learned the number bases, now, let us learn how to convert numbers from one base to another base. There are 2 methods will be discussed here. 1. Division using place value, and 2. Division using base value. Example. Rajong River is 563 kilometers. Convert 563 in base 10 to a number in A. Base 5, B. Base 8. Solution. A. Base 5. Method 1. Division using place value. First, write down the place value. 5 to the power of 0 equals 1. 5 to the power of 1 equals 5. 5 to the power of 2 equals 25. 5 to the power of 3 equals 125. And 5 to the power of 4 equals 625. After that, let us check, is 563 greater or equal to 625? No. Thus, write 0 in base 5. Then, is 563 greater or equal to 125? Yes. Thus, 563 divided by 125, 4 times 125 equals 500. 563 minus 500 will get 63. Thus, write down 4 in base 5, and carry 63 to the next process. Is 63 greater or equal to 25? Yes. Thus, 63 divided by 25, 2 times 25 equals 50. 63 minus 50 will get 13. Thus, write down 2 in base 13, and carry 13 to the next process. Is 13 greater or equal to 5? Yes. Thus, 13 divided by 5, 2 times 5 equals 10. 13 minus 10 will get 3. Thus, write down 2 in base 3, and carry 3 to the next process. Is 3 greater or equal to 1? Yes. Thus, 3 divide by 1, 3 times 1 equals 3, 3 minus 3 will get 0. Thus, write down 3 in base 3. Therefore, 563 in base 10 is equal to 4223 in base 5. Now, let us move on to method 2, division using base value. 563 divided by 5 will get 112 with the remainder 3. 112 divided by 5 will get 22 with the remainder 2. 22 further divided by 5 will get 4 with the remainder 2. 4 divided by 5 will get 0 with the remainder 4. After that, get the value of the remainder from bottom to top. Therefore, 563 in base 10 is equal to 4223 in base 5. You can see both method will give you the same answer. B. Base 8. Method 1, division using place value. First, write down the place value. 8 to the power of 0 equals 1, 8 to the power of 1 equals 8, 8 to the power of 2 equals 64, 8 to the power of 3 equals 512, 8 to the power of 4 equals 4096. After that, let us check, is 563 greater or equal to 4096? No. Thus, write 0 in base 8. Then, is 563 greater or equal to 512? Yes. Thus, 563 divided by 512. 1 times 512 equals 512. 563 minus 512 will get 51. Thus, write down 1 in base 8, and carry 51 to the next process. Is 51 greater or equal to 64? No. Thus, write 0 in base 8. Since we never divide by anything, so carry 51 to the next process. Is 51 greater or equal to 8? Yes. Thus, 51 divided by 8, 6 times 8 equals 48. 51 minus 48 will get 3. Thus, write down 6 in base 8, and carry 3 to the next process. Is 3 greater or equal to 1? Yes. Thus, 3 divided by 1. 3 times 1 equals 3. 3 minus 3 will get 0. Thus, write down 3 in base 8. Therefore, 563 in base 10 is equal to 1063 in base 8. Now, we move on to method 2, division using base value. 563 divided by 8 will get 70, with the remainder 3. 70 divided by 8 will get 8, with the remainder 6. 8 further divided by 8 will get 1, with the remainder 0. 1 divided by 8 will get 0, with the remainder 1. After that, get the value of the remainder from bottom to top. Therefore, 563 in base 10 is equal to 1063 in base 8. You can see both method will give you the same answer. Convert a number in a certain base to base 10, and then to another base. A number in base P can be converted to base 10 and then to base Q. Example: convert 253 in base 6 to a number in base 9. Solution. Step 1. Convert base 6 to base 10. First, write down the digit in base 6. After that, write down the place value, and then count the digit value, and lastly add up all the digit value, and get the number value. Thus 253 in base 6 equals 105 in base 10. Step 2. Convert base 10 to base 9. 105 divided by 9 will get 11, with the remainder 6. 11 divided by 9 will get 1, with the remainder 2. 1 divided by 9 we'll get 0, with the remainder 1. After that, get the value of the remainder from bottom to top, therefore, 105 in base 10 is equal to 126 in base 9. Convert a number in base 2 to base 8. Each digit in base 8 is equivalent to 3 digits in base 2. Steps 1. Separate each of the 3 digits of a number in base 2 from the right to the left. Arrange the digits in group of 3. 2. Determine the sum of the digit values for the combined 3 digits in base 2. 3. Combine the number in base 8. Example: convert 110111 in base 2 to base 8. Solution: write down the digit in base 2. After that, write down the place value 3 in one group. Then, write down the digit value. Add up the digit value in every group for base 8. Thus, the 110111 in base 2 is 67 in base 8. The alternative method ways to solve this problem is by listing down the number in base 2 and base 8, and then compare the values. 110 is 6, 111 is 7, thus, the 110111 in base 2 is 67 in base 8. Convert a number in base 8 to base 2. Each digit in base 8 is equivalent to 3 digits in base 2. To convert a number in base 8 to a number in base 2, convert each digit into 3 digits in base 2 by using 4, 2 and 1. Example: convert the numbers in base 8 to numbers in base 2. A. 517 in base 8, B. 725 in base 8. Solution: A. Write down the digit in base 8, 5, 1, 7. 5 is 4 plus 0 plus 1. 1 is 0 plus 0 plus 1. 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1. After that, write down the place value. 2 to the power of 0 equals 1. 2 to the power of 1 equals 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Then, repeat the place value for every group. Next, write down the digit in base 2. 5 is 4 plus 1, so below the of the place value of 4 and 1, write 1, and the rest write 0. 1 is 1, so below the of the place value of 1, write 1, and the rest write 0. 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1, so below the of the place value of 4, 2 and 1, write 1. Therefore, 517 in base 8 equals 101, 001, 111 in base 2. B. Write down the digit in base 8. 7, 2, 5. 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1. 2 is 0 plus 2 plus 0. 5 is 4 plus 0 plus 1. After that, write down the place value. 2 to the power of 0 equals 1, 2 to the power of 1 equals 2, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, then, repeat the place value for every group. Next, write down the digit in base 2. 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1, so below the of the place value of 4, 2 and 1, write 1, and the rest write 0. 2 is 2, so below the of the place value of 2, write 1, and the rest write 0. 5 is 4 plus 1, so below the of the place value of 4 and 1, write 1. Therefore, 725 in base 8 equals 111, 010, 101 in base 2. Now, let us learn how to use calculator to convert number bases. Calculator computation. 1. Set the calculator to the base mode by pressing 2. Set the calculator to the desired number system by pressing bin for base 2 binary. dec, for base 10, decimal. OCT, for base 8, octal. Example: A. Convert 100111 in base 2 into base 8. Therefore 100111 in base 2 equals 47 in base 8. B. Convert 157 in base 8 into base 2. Therefore 157 in base 8 equals 110111 in base 2. Addition and subtraction in number bases, using two methods. A. Using vertical form. Write the numbers vertically, when performing addition and subtraction. B. Conversion of base. Convert the numbers in certain base to base 10. Addition in number bases using two methods. Example: calculate each of the following. A. 110 in base 2 plus 111 in base 2. Solution: A. Using method 1, using vertical form. 110 plus 111, 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. Therefore, the answer is 1101 in base 2. Using method 2, conversion of base. Convert to base 10. 110 in base 2 is 6 in base 10. 111 in base 2 is 7 in base 10. 6 plus 7 equals 13 in base 10. After add up in base 10, we need to convert back to base 2. 13 divide by 2, we'll get 6, with the remainder 1. 6 divide by 2, we'll get 3, with the remainder 0. 3 divide by 2, we'll get 1, with the remainder 1. 1 divide by 2, we'll get 0, with the remainder 1. Then get the answer from bottom to top. 110 plus 111 equals 1101 in base 2. You can see both answers are also the same. Subtraction in number bases using two methods. Example: calculate each of the following. A. 4005 in base 6, minus 325 in base 6. Solution: A. Using method 1, using vertical form. 4005 in base 6 minus 325 in base 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 cannot minus 2, so need to borrow from the left side. So 0 need to borrow from 4. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 0 gets 6. And 0 borrow from 6. 6 minus 1 equals 5. And 6 minus 2 equals 4. 5 minus 3 equals 2, and write down 3. Therefore, the answer is 3240. Using method 2, conversion of base. Convert to base 10. 4005 in base 6 is 869 in base 10. 325 in base 6 is 125 in base 10. 869 minus 125 in base 10 equals 744. After add up in base 10, we need to convert back to base 6. 744 divide by 6, we'll get 124, with the remainder 0. 124 divide by 6, we'll get 20, with the remainder 4. 20 divide by 6, we'll get 3, with the remainder 2. 3 divide by 6, we'll get 0, with the remainder 3. Then, get the answer from bottom to top. 4005 minus 325 equals 3240 in base 6. You can see both answers are the same. The concept map for Form 4 Chapter 2 number bases is as follows. If you find this video helpful,
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. And if you got any question can comment below. Thanks for watching.